Vivian.
I have a question for both mayor candidates, trustees for Homer Glen. What are you going to do to bring business to Homer Glen? I'm running for school board, and I know I'm going to have a difficult time if I get elected because I'm going to have to hold the line on that budget with property taxes. But what would help us as taxpayers and everyone in Homer is if we had more businesses paying into that base. So what would you do?
So George and Jim. So George, Dr. Chudias.
Yeah, anyone who wants
I'll
to.
just answer part of this, because there's more than one part, certainly, to this. But one of the things that we really need to do is we need to bring the sewer line to 159. It's our economic corridor. If we don't do that, if we don't show business that we want to invest in the community, why would they? You know, nobody's going to want to come here if they have to run a sewer line for millions of dollars for just one project. It's not going to happen. Developers like that aren't out there anymore. You know, I mean, you know, years ago maybe that was true. You have some mega developer that comes out to build this giant mall. That's not happening anymore. All these giant malls that were planned years ago are sitting there vacant, aren't they? Yeah. There's big signs there. You know, someday this will come. It's not going to ever come to Homer Glen without a sewer line. So that's my opinion.
I'll answer next. I think there's a little misconception here that nothing's happening here in Homer Glen. Myers just came in. It's a $9 million store producing tremendous sales tax dollars. Matter of fact, we were talking to them today. It's one of their biggest months that they've had. We brought in Advanced Auto, which is a multinational corporation. Big R operates in 15 states. We relocated Richard Supply headquarters to Homer Glen. Jewel jumped in as one of the first 4 to take over stores that Dominic's closed. We've opened 50 small businesses. We are doing our job. My question to the school board is every time I go to the school board and they ask questions and they say, when I get elected, I'm going to look at the budget. Well, you know, the question is, you're asking how come taxes are so high. My question is, we're doing our job on the front of bringing stores to the community. My question to you is, at the school board level and at all these other levels, when are the levies going to stop? When are they going to stop going up? We're doing our job.
Elect Vivian Porter. I'm going to hold the line.
Well, we're doing our job, I can tell you that. I spent 45 minutes today with the state of the village, and 35 minutes was talking about new businesses. We have 2 brand new businesses that are working out their leases right now, Chipotle's and Starbucks, freestanding buildings. You can't bring a business in every single day. And we are doing our best, and I'm telling you one thing, businesses are seeing Homer Glen as the real deal, and you don't get national corporations coming into a village unless you are the real deal.
Okay, the easiest way to put it is, most contracts that I've talked to, as for the sewer line, which Trustee DeVivo just spoke about, because you put it in doesn't necessarily mean they're going to come. If we do the sewer line, you're talking millions of dollars to put the sewer line in. That's going to be on the backs of the taxpayers until someone comes in and pays for it. I was told by most of them that if you have the sewer line there and no one else has paid for it except for the village, they're going to tell you that that's what they want to come into the village and you're going to have to give it to them. If we give it to them, that means you're paying for it. So just so you understand how that works. As for the businesses coming in, we've lost a lot of businesses that wanted to come into the village. We mess with too many businesses. Instead of working with them and trying to come in and do business, we beat them up and they chase them out. So what we have to do is we have to get together as a community, figure out what you want. There's a lot of people that would come to us. We're right off of 355. We don't have a lot of stores. We have a better chance than anybody else and anywhere with the surrounding. I mean, you look at what happened in Bolingbrook. They built up very well. We have open land. We're right off of 355. 159th is a major road. Orland Park is ridiculous trying to get in and out of. The mall, most people don't want to go to anymore. So we have opportunities, but what it is working with people. instead of fighting them and chasing them around. You know, when I was on the planning commission, this is when Russ was still in office, everything kind of went through quick. Now that I became a trustee and I see some of these people, I see the same people 6, 7 times coming before the board to get an approval on something, and it keeps getting changed. It should be brought to the board first, let the board take a look and see what you have in front of it. You can tell the builder, the developer, what it is, what you want to see changed before they come in, so you're not chasing them. We don't have a good reputation in Homer Glen for bringing businesses in. Myers came in, they were coming in before we were a village, so that makes no difference. The Jewel, we had a new one coming in, but it got stopped. Now, Jewel took the place where Dominic is, because at the time, there was no other grocery store here. Myers was building. So we have not brought a lot of things in. Some of them dropped in our laps. So we need to go out, we need to work on it, make it friendly here.